Hi and welcome back to Microsoft Office Help. In this Word tutorial, I'm just going to be going through a sample letter and showing you ways in which you can improve your text, like something like a letter or a resume, just anything that you might want to send off something formal, just so it looks good. And so here we have a sample letter, and immediately we can see that there are a few things wrong with it. The first thing that you can probably notice is the font. It's not very nice, it's not easy on the eyes, and it's not something you would use if you're trying to make a business letter or a good first impressions. So first thing, we're going to change this. So all we have to do is highlight the entire text, like that. And then we go up to the top here on the home page, under font. We click on this, and then we can scroll through all the fonts to find something we like. For this video, I'm just going to be going back to using Calibri, like we did in the previous tutorial, just because it's easy on the eyes, it looks nice, and it's just clean. So click on that, and the text has changed, and already there's a vast improvement. Now, as this is a letter, I prefer to change the text to a size that's fitting for a letter instead of taking up the whole page. So what we're going to do now is go into Review, Page Layout, and then we're going to click on Margins. And under Margins, we're going to click on Wide. And this just censors it a bit more, it pushes it all into the middle just so it's cleaner, and it looks more like a letter now as it's just more compressed instead of taking up the whole page, which it doesn't need to do. So what else can we do? Looking through it now, we can see that there are a few spelling mistakes, such as attention and discount and just things such as that. So what we can do is go into Review, and then click on Spelling and Grammar at the top left here. Now this is going to automatically go through the entire text and find spelling errors and give suggestions on it. So for example, we have attention, yeah, we know that's right, change, change, and change. The spelling grammar check is complete, so now we know that our letter is grammatically correct and we're not going to be laughed at for spelling something wrong stupidly. Let's click OK. And now, what else can we do? Well, looking through it, we notice that this half of the text is of a different size to the rest. Now, it looks a bit messy like that, so we're just going to change this. So, we're going to highlight the whole text now, and as you can see, it doesn't have a number under the font. This means that it's inconsistent and it doesn't really know what to show. So we're just going to click on it and then select something such as 10. It's a medium size and it works fine. So now we can see that the letter is already looking better. Going through on a closer look, we can see things such as the cooking store, the name of the company is not capitalized, and for a company it should be. And we can see this happens multiple times throughout the text. So instead of going through manually changing it, what we can do is on the home page up at the very right under editing, we can click on replace. And then we type in the cooking store, here it's already done, so the cooking store, and then replace it with the proper version. So then it's going to go, we just replace all, finish the search, and we've made 2 replacements. So we go back, if you can see now both of them have been corrected. So yeah, it's just, yeah. And so if we go through it, what else can we see? We can see that there's a yellow underline here, a green underline. So we right click on it and it's just bringing it back down. However, we know this isn't right, so we can just press ignore once and it gets rid of it. So what else can we do? We can see that although it looks a lot nicer now, nothing really stands out like it should. For example, his name and just some other things don't really stand out when they should be, as they are a lot more important than other pieces of the letter. So we can go through it. For example, the date. The date might be very significant, so what we can do is we can go up to the top left here under font and italicize it. That just makes it stand out a little bit more, and it makes the presentation, nicer overall. What else do we have? So for example, his name, or Powers. Powers, obviously, he's going to be high up, he's going to be important, so we want to give that name a presence, just so it stands out, just so they know who it's from. So we can go through under here, styles, so we highlight it, we go through styles, and we can just cycle through them until we find one that we like, one that we think suits it. So going through it, alright, that one looks alright, it stands out, it's significant, and you can easily see it, and you easily know who it's being written from, just by looking at the bottom of the text. So now we can already see that the letter's looking nicer overall. Going through it, we can't really see any errors, and we can't really see any ways to improve it. So already the text has been better, and in only a matter of minutes you turned something which was honestly pretty bad into something a lot more presentable, just in a few easy steps using Microsoft Word. So yeah, hope you found this tutorial useful, and have a nice day.